so AutoCue, which is the script that's on the front of these cameras here, so that's operating, it's literally turning a wheel so that you get it at the speed that makes it comfortable for you to read.
Okay.
Who wants to do AutoCue? We've got sound, yeah? Do you want to go in there and see Carly and she'll show you your chair? We've got the sound supervisor.
Have you got any VT?
We aren't playing VT in, but you can go in there because we've got to do a graphic mix. So if you want to sit in there,
Okay.
Put yeah,
whichever way you feel comfortable.
Yep.
Have you got pockets?
Okay.
Or you can put it on the back. On the back. Do you want to see what else I've got? Right. Can you hear everything that's coming through there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. If you need to talk to anyone, so like you need to talk to the gallery, press. Oh gosh, which buttons? I haven't got my glasses on. Can't see. Press one of these. Is it that one? Oh no. Yeah, it's probably that one, yeah. Press that one and then you can talk to the gallery.
Who's going to do sound for us? Pretty critical sound.
Oh,
We
yeah,
don't have
that's the one,
sound.
see?
Want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Go on. We'll try
Yeah,
something
so
first
that-
so you'll get to do something.
No, because I think when it goes off. I don't know. Let me just double check. Observe.
Hello. So who's left? Do you want to go and sit on the extra
So
seat in
in
the
the
gallery and
gallery,
just
just
soak it all up and see what happens in there? Yeah,
10 seconds left. So you have to stand here and you literally go in 10 and count it down. Alright? But obviously your mouth it does say because obviously you pick it up. Do you know what I mean? So you just do all that. Is the writing big enough for you?
So
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because it can be changed.
I know it's really
That's fine. I think it's perfect. Thank you.
Just do all that. And then if they tell you in the gallery to do something,
Don't worry,
like say for instance we're running out of time, say wrap it up. So yeah. So there are different hand stands. I don't really know because that would do for managers, so I don't really know. So yeah, if you're running out of time, just watch the floor manager and she'll tell you what to do. So if there's 10 seconds left, she'll start counting down or to wrap up what you're doing.
Okay.
I don't know the rest of the hand signals.
Don't you?
I've only done floor manager once, I think.
Well, it's just getting a sense of, you know, this is what I was talking about teamwork. You know, none of these guys
Teamwork
know each other. So
makes the
we're
dream
trying to
work.
make it all happen together all at once.
Have you ever used cameras before? No.
Right, we won't.
Around with cameras. I'm not meant to at the college, right?
No, but that's what you should be
That's
doing.
what it's
Of course
about.
you should.
So obviously, you know.
Cameras.
Okay. Well, these always
I don't be tricky, but just zoom in and out.
we do have very rigorous health and safety.
I don't even know
rules,
which,
but at the moment,
like-
we just get something recorded.
So
So am I looking at that one or that one?
No, what you'll do, sweetheart, right? Okay, so as you'll notice, you've only got AutoCue on 2 cameras. Okay, so your main camera will be this one. Okay, but what we will probably do is there is a little weather report at the end. So and now the weather. So this is very much like a news.
Okay.
But we'll run it through. In fact, I know Carly's still telling everybody in there, but if we can just run it through, you can have a practice.
see, this is what you do like when you do your productions, because we're making a fashion show for our final project. So we've got to go. We're doing stuff on the road and whatever, doing stuff in the studio. So we've got the other big studio where we're going to set up a catwalk and we've got all the lights and everything. Last year we had a group that were on the X Factor. That was part of our module. Yeah. So in here we shot a video and everything. So yeah.
It's on the show. What's your name?
Stacey.
Stacey. Okay, right, great. So Stacey is your floor manager.
And I've never done TV before, but hey, I like it. I'll come in on a Saturday.
Hello.
Right. Press. Yeah, press that just to see. Let's speak now. Can they hear?
They heard me before.
They heard you before. Oh, okay.
Okay.
do? Hold on.
So what you just need to set as we're going to ask you to do a read through of the script. So you
Okay.
will see the script go through. So read it at your natural pace, okay? And they will adjust to you, not you having to adjust to them, because they
Okay.
might do it a little quicker. You have control over this because you want to perform as best as you
Yeah.
can, okay? So if you think that this is going too slow,
Because that needs to go a bit higher. I can't see. I can see the first line there, but I can't see the first line there.
can you roll back the auto cue a little bit? Just can't see the front line, the top line. Thank you.
Right, so that's your main camera.
So I'm facing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to say, is Liam happy with the position
Is Liam happy with the position?
of presenter?
Hello.
Is that okay?
I think I can hear me.
Right. I am going to close this door now. Shouldn't have the door open, 'cause it all goes through you, Stacey. Imagine them upstairs, because usually a gallery is upstairs, not adjacent. So you're miles away from them.
Do I say my first name and my last name? Or do I just like say my name?
Say it again.
Do I say my first name and my last name?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Should I count down now then?
Welcome to BC News. I am Malenga Chola. Crafts, the world's biggest dog show, attracted unwelcome headlines this week with the suspicious death of 2 dogs on consecutive days. Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been poisoned during the festival, but police say that they are not being asked to investigate any allegation. A spokesperson for the organizers told us that they are gathering evidence and will approach the police with their findings. Changes to the city's wholesale markets have been unveiled in France. The company responsible for the market, Birmingham Smithfield, plans to create family and leisure space to the wholesale market site in the next 10 years. The plans also include museums, cinemas, art galleries, and music venues. It hopes to create more than 1,000 new homes and 3,000 new jobs. And finally, the weather. Today is going to be dry and sunny with a top temperature of 20 degrees. That's all from me, Malenga. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.
Well done, well done. You have not read that script at all, and that's quite a tricky script. Well done, well done.
They weren't recording that, were they? Were they recording that? I don't know. I think
Oh well.
So do you see where you might need to make some little changes?
Yeah.
Okay. And was the pace all right for you?
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can afford to just just take it back a little bit.
Okay.
But well done, because that was tricky. So no, there's 2 stories. There's a craft story and a wholesale market story, and now the weather. So if you allow, you got a great pause between the 2 stories, because I assume the auto cue was rolling up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you couldn't come to it. So I think that is, when you think you're getting down to the weather, just give yourself a beat or 2. And now the weather.
Okay.
Sorry?
So am I camera free?
No, your camera 3. Are we going to do a turn to camera?
So where?
What
You
doesn't
said
work?
the numbers on the front.
Oh, it should be.
That one's 1. That one's 2 and that one's 3.
Is it actually on there?
Oh my gosh, I need water.
Just
Any-
move your,
any
move
red
your scarf
lights?
just a little bit from your mic, because obviously when it touches,
Yeah.
you don't have to put it right, but just yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just have a very brief peek in here and then head straight out because you're about to record, aren't you?
We are indeed.
Okay, so yeah, if we just keep the other door open and then we just have a peep and that's all right. That the door open.
No, unless I tell you something, then that's the only thing. Because obviously it comes to the end of the script anyway.
Yeah,
So
just
they'll
have a
stop
brief peek
recording.
and then come straight back out because we're obviously doing some recording for the next workshop. So if you booked in on one of the TV workshops, this is where you'll be. So if you can just sort of do a little loop.
So we've had a lot of you know, I've had a lot of support, you know. But I'm a mature student, you know. I've had a lot of support, I've had a lot of support, and you know, yeah, because I'm mentally disabled, it's not because I've got problems with my mobility, but I'm alright at the moment. And then my dad died a few months ago, and then so it's just been, I've had a lot of support.
The one that's really out of focus and zoomed in, which camera is that?
So they do give you, you know,
Okay, so our camera is
support. That's
Sounds
one thing
good.
I am grateful for.
the one who's doing a really terrible job. That is me. Well done. Good for
I've
me.
enjoyed, you know, really enjoyed it.
Oh no, we don't get one.
I'm doing media and communication. Yeah.
Can anyone hear me?
It's actually really hot here.
It is hot because of the lights.
Oh
but you
my
haven't-
God.
Imagine you haven't even got
About
full
that.
lights on. That's the you haven't got full because look, there's these lights here. When they're on, it'd be like
Shit.
seriously, it's horrible. The other studios is a bit better because it's wider and you've got you know.
And my throat is dry.
Right. It is really hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is why you must never keep your presenters hanging around because they'll get really grumpy.
And all your makeup starts running.
Yes, it will
yeah.
stop.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Welcome to BC News. I'm Malenga Chola. Crafts, the world's biggest dog, sure attracted and welcomed headlines that this week with suspicious deaths of 2 dogs on consecutive days. Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been poisoned during the festival, but police say that they are not being asked to investigate any allegation. A spokesman for the organizers told us that they are gathering evidence and will approach the police with their findings. Changes to the city's wholesale markets have been unveiled in France. The company is responsible for the market Birmingham Smithfield plans to create family and leisure place of the wholesale market site in the next 10 years. The plan also includes museums, cinemas, art galleries and music venues. It hopes to create more than 1,000 new homes and 3,000 new jobs. And finally, the weather. Today is going to be dry and sunny with a top temperature of 20 degrees. That's all from me, Malenga Chola. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.
You don't want them playback now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I look so sweaty.
It's alright. But yeah, because everyone's going there and watching on playback because they can swap rolls.
Oh my God, I feel so oily.
Quick swap of rolls.
and then
and then-
I'll
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you want me to be there? And you can.
Okay, you want to do this one? But they do give you, when you do this, there is a big sheet and they tell you about, yeah, you can turn it down.
So they basically
Yeah, they tell you, because there's all different hand signals that mean different things, but I've never done it, so. Are you going to be a presenter? Yeah. Okay, all right, come then, you take a seat over here. Are you going to feel confident in front of the camera?
Yeah,
You are, okay, that's good.
I'm usually talking to him anyway.
Oh, jeez. Right, okay. So what we want to do is... Hold on. Right, if you want to put that up your top and then we need to clip it. Yeah. Right, okay. Can you clip that in your pocket or on your leggings or whatever? Yeah. All right. Oh, hold on. That's it. All right, take a seat. Right, okay. Yeah, that's cool. You're not confident on cameras? You've used cameras before? Not like that, but okay. So if you're told, right, obviously you have headphones on, they get down and they're right. What cameras is this? Free? One. Alright, so they say camera 1 can use panning, just use this, use panning, whatever. I don't know why that lighting is on, I don't know how to take it off. I ain't going to attempt. not even an attempt. So that's all you need for a
Yeah.
moment. It's only when you start doing bigger things and you need different functions and whatever. Alright, you alright there, babe? You okay there?
How do you know if it's all perfect?
With this cam, I don't know. Do you want to move over to your right just a bit? Move the chair.
Oh.
Yeah, that's better. So basically, you just got to make sure it's all framed up correctly. If you think, alright, she's sitting okay, and you've got the monitor in the background. To focus. I'm just getting a little bit up to speed around. Just come in and just make up the numbers. Okay. Alright. From what I can't tell. I think I see what it looks like on the screen in there, and I'll let you know. I need a camera person.
Oh, do it. I know, but I have a camera person. Oh, that's fine. Have you been out there? Oh, right. Yes, okay. Is there anybody here that would quite fancy being camera op?
You know, I told me there's a little toggle on the right. It looks alright on camera to me. It's alright this way. So I've got no one on this one. TV can be waiting around for a while, do you know what I mean? Because if you've got to get everyone up to speed, you know, and people changing roles. It's,
So the union.
Yeah. I didn't realise, sorry darling, I didn't even realise this thing. So basically, right, so when there's no lights that are up there, that means with the visuals and doing in there, that means this is what's supposed to go out on TV. Okay.
Where do I look for? Oh, so the camera is inside the. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
You just check your mic because it's not coming through. Sorry, can I just get your backpack? Gosh, the batteries are low, which doesn't help. Okay. Yeah, it's on. Right, just talk, just talk.
Hello. Hello.
Go on, talk again.
Hello.
All right. When you talk, put a bit of projection in your voice. They say they can't hear you. Okay, so you need to put some projection in your voice.
Okay.
It's working now.
They're hearing it now, yeah? Okay. I'll have to get some batteries as well. All right, so put that.
I want to put it back.
Yeah.
Du, 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 du. I'm on my way, driving.
Can the presenter start reading the script? Could you please start reading the auto cue?
Pardon?
You start reading the auto cue.
Okay.
Start reading the script. Yeah, she's reading it now.
You want me to read it now?
Yeah.
Welcome to BC News. Right. Welcome to BCU News. I'm Jess. Crufts, the world's biggest dog show, attracted unwelcome headlines this week with the suspicious death of 2 dogs on 2 consecutive days. Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been poisoned during the festival, but police say they're not being asked to investigate any allegation. A spokesman for the organisers told us they'll be gathering evidence and will be approached the police with their findings. Changing to the city wholesale markets will be unveiled in France. The company responsible for the market, Birmingham Smithfield, plans to create family and leisure space on the wholesale site in the next 10 years. The plan also includes museums, cinemas, art galleries and music venues. It hopes to create more than 1,000 new jobs and 3,000 more new jobs. And finally, the weather. Today is going to be a dry and sunny with top temperature of 20 degrees. That's all from me, Jess. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye bye. You'll be better next time. Welcome to BCU News. I'm Jess. Crufts, the world's biggest dog show, attracted unwelcome headlines this week with the suspicious death of 2 dogs on consecutive days. Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been poisoned during the festival, but police say they're not being asked to investigate any allegation. A spokesman for the organisers told us that we're going to gather in evidence and approach the police with their findings. Changes to city wholesale markets have been unveiled in France. The company responsible for the market, Birmingham Smithfield, plans to create family and leisure space on the wholesale market in the site in the next 10 years. The plans also include museums, cinemas, art galleries and music venues. It hopes to create more than 1,000 new jobs and 3,000 more new jobs. And finally, the weather. Today is going to be a nice, dry and sunny with top of temperatures of 20 degrees. That's all from me, Jess. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye bye. Dear me.
Take your mic away.
And oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to cut. Oops, got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just... Okay, babe. Right, so we're going to go in the gallery so you can actually watch the playback.
Interesting, you know, all the different aspects of just filming, not just on one person, everybody's
Yeah, and then in the other studio you've got more cameras. There's like 4 cameras in the bigger studio. But it's you know, yeah, everyone's out.
everyone's sort of milling.
Oh, are they going to do another
I
recording?
think
I thought we was going to watch. Oh, yeah, I thought we
Yeah,
watched.
we're watch them. It might be best to watch it in here actually. You can get sound coming through because it's really hot in that gallery.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I like with Michael. They were laughing because I said when I saw him, I've got a bit older than him.
I'm 21 in college for 16-year-olds, and it's very weird. It's very weird to think like they always go to me, like, you're not crush or something. I said, "You get that one." Okay, thanks.
Isn't it? But no, it's alright. And it's nice that to know I'm older than some of them. I'm like, yeah.
Welcome to
I'm going to take a pew because my back is hurting.
Welcome to BC News. I'm Malenga Chola. Crufts, the world's biggest dog show, attracted unwelcome headlines that this week with suspicious deaths of 2 dogs on consecutive days. Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been poisoned during the festival, but police say that they are not being asked to investigate any allegation. A spokesman for the organisers told us that they are gathering evidence and will approach the police with their findings. Changes to the city's wholesale markets have been unveiled in France. The company is responsible for the market, Birmingham Smithfield, plans to create family and leisure place of the wholesale market site in the next 10 years. The plan also includes museums, cinemas, art galleries and music venues. It hopes to create more than 1,000 new homes and 3,000 new jobs. And finally, the weather. Today is going to be dry and sunny with a top temperature of 20 degrees. That's all from me, Malenga Chola. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.
awesome presenting.
And it's straight for the phone.
Okay, I'll play the next one.
So how do you feel watching that back?
I didn't even watch it, to be honest. It was cool.
But when you do a production and you watch it back, you know, you'll be pleased with the results. Because, like, you know, when you get together as a group and you've got to make a show, because in my first year we made a Christmas show.
Yeah.
So there's like 40 of us making a Christmas show. So everybody does a role of some sort. And then when you put it together and you watch it back, it was just
Welcome to
Do you
BCU
know what I mean? It's
News.
good.
I'm Jess. Crufts, the world's biggest dog show, attracted unwelcome headlines this week with the suspicious death of 2 dogs on consecutive days. Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been poisoned during the festival, but police say they're not being asked to investigate any allegation. A spokesman for the organisers told us that we're going to gather in evidence and approach the police with their findings. Changes to city wholesale markets have been unveiled in France. The company responsible for the market, Birmingham Smithfield, plans to create family and leisure space on the wholesale market in the site in the next 10 years. The plans also include museums, cinemas, art galleries and music venues. It hopes to create more than 1,000 new jobs and 3,000 more new jobs. And finally, the weather. Today's going to be a nice, dry and sunny with top of temperatures of 20 degrees. That's all from me, Jess. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.
Right, let's see what else is going on now.
Hi guys, did you enjoy that? Who wants to come and do television here? Nobody's listening to me. Who'd like to come in? Brilliant. Well, you are all very, very welcome. It's very hot in here. Have you got any questions? I mean, we will be out there and you can... I've just been talking to the guys here. Please do contact us if you want to ask us any questions that you haven't today, okay? We are very happy to make sure that you make the right decision for you. We appreciate the fact that it's, it's a very costly business going to university nowadays, and you need to make the right decision. So don't feel that you are hassling us or bugging us if you want to come and ask us some questions. Can I just get a sense, because I know quite a few of you, who's local? Who's local-ish? Well, I definitely very, very happy. If you wanted to come in on a normal day to see how everything rolls, you are very, very welcome. We are teaching the first year television skills module. Dharmesh, myself, Carly, and a couple of the other techs are delivering the TV skills module this semester and next semester on Thursdays. So if you feel that you'd quite like to pop in for a morning and afternoon or even the whole day, you are very welcome to come and see how we do it. And get a sense of normal day.
For just Birmingham people.
No. I'm just thinking it's probably easier. But no, anybody, you're very well. Where's home?
Coventry.
Oh, that's fine. That's only down the road.
That's like 10
That's a
minutes.
15-minute train journey. You are very welcome.
Okay.
So just email us. I mean, my name is Caroline Officer, so it's caroline.officer, as in police officer, at bcu.ac.uk. So if you want to come, and spend a few hours with us, you're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. It is getting hugely hot in here, so I think before we all start to feel it's like a sauna, I'll be coming out, and if anybody wants to have a bit of a chat. Okay, all right, no problem.
Thank you.
Pleasure, nice to see you. You guys in those. Just so
Well, yeah.
it doesn't hurt. No amount of exercise, it's not shifting.
Yeah.
Not shifting. You know what? I've got to this age now. It's like, shit.
Certain point where it's like, yeah.
That's right. Can't be
advantage of it. I've finished. I've finished. I'm in my final year now, so.
Who lives in? Well, you live in Coventry, but if you're working over, we've got Celtic.
1, 2, 1, 2.
microphone. So
Oh, okay.
if you can clip that onto your jeans or put it in your pocket, or you can put it on the chair, whichever's most comfy. There we go. And then if I give you that, are you okay to pop that up the inside of your...
Oh,
Will it? It sort of tucks in. Like so. I'll just pop this on here. Have you ever done this before?
never.
Ooh, very brave. Well done, volunteering. There you go. Okay. So you can relax for a little bit. Soon there'll be somebody who's the floor manager.
Okay.
They'll have a headset on, and they will kind of tell you when to start speaking, basically. So
Okay.
just have a listen to them. Okay.
Pop it down there. Where's D gone? D?
Mum dropped my phone.
One of your name. Esrina. So Esrina's
You
going
can take snaps, yeah? Take pictures.
okay.
Just tiring to do.
Come in the gallery.
It's alright, it's only just for your eyes only, nobody else. Right, so the floor manager has this great job here. You can put that on whichever way round you want, whatever you like.
Just say, everyone, I'm taking a few pictures just for the website and for press, if that's okay.
Can I put my lippy on there?
If anyone, oh,
Does my lippy look alright, Mandy? Does my lippy look alright?
Oh yeah, that is. Oh, we're
Where did Arian go?
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought.
It's okay.
Basically, whatever the director tells you in the gallery, alright, you need both hands so you can find some of it.
This is what I was born to do, Mandy. Oh my god, yeah! Welcome to BCU News. I'm Jas Kieran Dillon. Crofts, the world's biggest dog show. Yeah, it says it there. Can't wait.
And then just count down, and then obviously the presenter looks at you, and then you'll cue, so then she'll start reading the auto cue. Alright? So if they say to you to cut to camera 3, alright, then you sort of point to her and you sort of point to the camera.
So
that's
when
one,
she
that's
point-
two, that's 3.
When she points to me, that's when I start speaking, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll normally start on, oh no, that hasn't got an auto cue on, so that's only 1 and 2. So you'll start up there, and then as well, for you, a good cue for you as well. You see where the numbers are?
Yeah.
They'll be lit red. Alright, so if it's red on there, read from there. If it's red on that one, then read from that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
we might do.
it's all about angles and...
He's your brother, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the director.
No way.
He's going to be bossing you about.
And your mum is doing autocue.
Oh my god.
Autocue is your script coming up on the
Yeah.
screen.
So I have to read it quite quickly then, yeah?
Well, so my role as a producer, so I'm going to say how to produce you, okay? So
Okay.
just feel,
Just,
settle into there.
She does drama at college.
yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so this ought to be really, really good, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
So
don't
this
pressure,
is
guys.
This is a proper news script. It's 2 stories. One about dogs being poisoned at Crufts, the dog show,
Okay.
and one about the wholesale market. So it is kind of full of words that you might not ordinarily use. So what we'll do is obviously give you a rehearsal. So just read it at your own pace. You drive the pace, not your mum driving you the pace and doing it really quickly, all right?
Okay.
So she should move it up as at the pace that you're talking.
Okay.
Okay? I really don't want my...
Neither do I, so I'm just like,
Let's just be in it together. I mean, yeah. So yes, Carly's just getting all the roles up to speed in the gallery, so we might have to wait a bit. Are you feeling the heat?
Yeah, it's quite hot.
Yeah.
There's
You
nothing.
want
all the
to
lights
stand
are even
here
on.
before.
It's
we're
alright.
Quite happy to sauna yourself.
Right, okay, ladies, on these cameras there's headphones, okay? So when you put your headphones on, the director will tell you what to do basically, alright? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come around to each camera, alright? I'll start over here, alright? If you put the camera on, so when they say camera one, sorry, take it on. Right, so put it on. So if they say camera one, like now, because that's out of focus. Yes. That's out of focus, so they'll say, camera one, can you focus? Now,
So they will be able to see you now?
yeah, because it's all on the screen in there. So all these are all linked up to a screen in there. This one will fade, in and out. That one's in and out. Okay. Focus is on this camera. Oh, jeez. I don't really do cameras, so.
Okay, it's really hot here.
That one. This one I don't know. How do you focus? Is it one of these ones? Oh, it's this.
Oh, they're telling you now.
So they will tell you. So then basically they might
Does
say.
my forehead look massive on there?
Oh no, because this one station. Right, so that's about as much that's moving. What it is, normally you can move them up and down a lot better, but what they'll do, they'll tell you.
Oh, to be this?
No. So
So that's in and out?
so that's just in and out.
Don't you dare zoom into my forehead.
Alright, so they'll say to you, right, okay, can you move to the left a bit, so you'll move, you move to the left or the right. No, actually this one's, it's not stationary, okay, they won't tell you to do that then.
Okay.
Alright, so when she's sitting back down, then you can focus. I'll show you how to focus it in. Yeah? Right. Okay, so you're the main camera.
Do you want to run in and take photos of them?
Oh. Can we go on in there?
Not as a
Oh, hi guys.
Why are you in here?
Oh, I'm having a sneak peek.
No, nicely.
She's because she was sitting in under very hot lights, so giving her a bit of a break.
Sorry, mine's yes. The TV.
Yeah. Well, go onto this website. There's a brilliant page around student finance, and to get.
When your sister's sitting back down, we'll do a sound check. So when she's sitting back down, we'll just say, "Can you read the script, please?" Yeah. When she's sitting back down.
Ariel, I was on camera one and I could hear you. Get to see like, like the music.
Well, sometimes you have to keep really. Sometimes you don't answer enough. Right. Okay. So. Excuse me. So I turn it. Right. So then, they might say, okay, can you see that?
I'm loving it in here. I can't wait to speak.
Your nephew. Is your nephew, isn't it? Is your son? And that's your mum in there.
Yeah.
So right, I've got it straight. So I've got it straight now. So he's not your brother. He's your cousin.
Yeah.
Got you. Yes. Are you local?
I'm originally from Wolverhampton.
Oh yeah.
Now I live in Leicester. They live in Leicester.
Right. Okay. And where else have you been to have a look at?
We haven't. This is the first one.
We're going
Lincoln next week.
Yeah.
I know, same.
Are you liking today?
Yeah.
We have lots of fun here. You learn lots, but it's a great city to be in. It's a great city.
Right. You got to put your headphones on.
Hey, I've got mine on. Right, mate, calm down. Can everyone put their headphones on, please? The director's having a speech.
Just taking the lights down a little bit to give a little bit of ambience in there.
Are you doing a practice first? Yeah.
Being bossed about by a little boy.
I don't think Jess won't be able to hear you, would she?
I can't hear you.
Oh,
What?
Jess, you need to start reading.
No, I don't. My light's not on yet.
On the count of 3, you need to start reading.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. And so then when you say,
When you go like that, I'll be
you
like,
need to, yeah. This little man, he's a bit boisterous, isn't he? Jeez.
they're moving it, but I'm not reading yet.
Boisterous, isn't he? He's going to go far, that little one, I'll tell you.
Welcome to BCU News. I'm Jess Kieran Dillon. Crufts, the world's biggest dog show attracted unwelcome headlines this week with the suspicious death of 2 dogs on the consecutive days. Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been poisoned during the festival, but police say they are not being asked to investigate any allegation. A spokesman for the organisers told us that they are gathering evidence and will approach the police with their findings. Changes to the city's wholesale market have been unveiled in France. The company responsible for the market, Birmingham Smithfield, plans to create family and leisure space for the wholesale market seen in the next 10 years. Wait, they're really moving it really fast.
Right, you can tell him to, floor manager, you can tell him to slow down.
I'm literally going.
Down the auto cue.
Wait, hands go up.
Yeah, just tell him where the door keeps.
Can you slow down the auto cue
And can they go back, please? I've missed like 4 lines.
and scroll up 4 lines as well?
Keep going. No. Tell them to go back. Yeah. That's it.
Go back to the start.
Should I carry on or? From the beginning? Oh my god, it's all hard reading that. I'm like,
Move your hair a little bit away from the mic, yeah?
See what I mean about the script?
Yeah.
And the words?
yeah.
And your mum going,
Yeah, she's getting.
slow down. Okay. So you have control over this because it's about your performance and you doing the very best that you can. Okay.
Okay.
So there are 2 separate stories here. Okay. So just take a breather between the paragraphs. Just say, take a little bit of a pause to make sure that the 2 stories don't blend into one.
Okay.
Okay. So when you come to the end of the Crufts story, and then go into the next one, and I'll give you a tip. Right at the very end is and now the weather.
Okay.
Which is separate. All right. But you can really take your time. You can drive the pace of this. All
Okay.
right?
Okay, we're ready.
Do they want to move it back to the top or? Wait. Tell them to move it all the way to the top.
Can you scroll back to the start, please?
You're not. I don't see it. Unless I go like that, I can't see all of it. That's it. It's alright, yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, okay.
Which camera are you starting from?
That one, because it's got a red light on it.
Camera 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait till he goes back to school, he's going to tell everybody now.
What's going on up there? That TX and.
TX means transmission, so people can't walk in and out of the studio while you're recording.
Oh, okay.
And the REH is rehearsal.
I swear it goes from 3. Welcome to BCU News. I'm Jas Kirindillum. Crofts, the world's biggest dog show, attracted unwelcome headlines this week with the suspicious death of 2 dogs on consecutive days. Both owners have alleged their dogs have been poisoned during the festival, but police say they are not being asked to investigate any allegation. A spokesman for the organisation told us that they are gathering evidence and will approach the police with their findings. Changes to the city wholesale markets have been unveiled in France. The company responsible for the market, Birmingham Smithfield, plans to create a family and leisure space on the wholesale market site in the next 10 years. The plans also include museums, cinemas, art galleries and music venues. It hopes to create more than 1,000 new homes and 3,000 new jobs. And finally, the weather. Today is going to be dry and sunny with the top temperature of 20 degrees. That's all from me, Jas Kirindillum. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.
See, when you do your own productions, you have more fun. Because that story is, to me personally, a bit boring.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh.
But if you're doing your own story, because we've made our own shows. Like in the first year, we made like a Christmas show, and it was a quiz show, so we had to make a desk, put all the buzzers on.
Well done, you.
Stuff like that. So it's good.
Well done. Well done.
Thank
We've got time to swap roles and do it one more time if you like.
I don't mind.
Anybody want to come in the gallery?
Yeah, just hang up your headphones.
I think you
on
can
top
guess
of the
who
camera.
would quite like to be the presenter, but I'm just asking, is there anybody else who would like to present? Would you like to do it?
Well done. You did really good. I'll take that.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Go and grab the seat before our director does. No. He's just being director. He's one of the powerful roles.
I think I'll be director this time. You very much. Oh, I like it. Are you going to present? Yeah. Well done. What's your name? Beth. Right.
This is embarrassing.
You're stepping into the limelight here.
Oh, it's so hot already.
It is. It's nasty.
I can't pronounce a lot of words.
Don't you worry. So with that, if you put that on your leggings, will it clip on at the top? Yeah, perfect. And then this just goes up the middle of your t-shirt. Nice t-shirt, by the way. Like it. And I'll just clip this on for you. Okay. There we go. And you can take a seat just here. That's going to go back up to the top. But can you read that writing? I know it's going to come seriously better, but
Yeah.
cool. Okay. So you are the on-screen talent. So you can sort of relax for a minute. The floor manager will be in here and they will kind of give you a cue when to start speaking. Okay, they will give you a point. So you can relax for a bit.
Do you want to go into the gallery and do a role in the gallery?
Which camera was you on? Yeah, it's just because of the lighting. Was it in black and white? But it isn't. Alright, so in a bit you can put on your headphones and obviously listen to the director of the gallery. But I think you know that already, don't you? Yes, exactly.
Are you on that camera?
Yeah.
Good man. Okay.
Are you going to be on the camera? Right, okay, you go on your stand.
So you've got an advantage because you know what's coming up there.
I can't pronounce some of the words.
Well, this is a classic case. I mean, we could have changed this and made this a little bit easier, but we decided not to because this is often what a news presenter would get.
Yeah.
You know, some journalist, a broadcast journalist would have written that script. And the thing about producer, because I was producer and presenters, is that there are certain presenters who simply can't say certain words. So when you get to know, when you have that relationship and it gets, you get to know your presenters more, you just won't use those words. So we have no idea what you guys can pronounce and what you can't pronounce, but that's quite a tough script. But everybody does a really good job of it, you know. I
Oh,
know people
great.
stumble. No, I'm saying you will. You've got an advantage. So where you can see the obvious sort of gaps, just allow those gaps to happen. Just take a little bit of a moment. So welcome to it, and kind of try and give it a little bit of, you know, up and down and a bit more, you know, interest rather than just reading it and obviously reading it. It takes time though to acquire those skills.
Is that alleged? Alleged that?
Yep. Allegation. Investigate any allegation. A spokesman for the organisers told us that they are gathering evidence and will approach the police with their findings. Changes to the city's wholesale market have been unveiled in France. The company respond, you know, so do it at your pace. If it happens at your pace, you'll deliver it better because it's for you, rather than don't be driven by the autocue. So if that is going too fast for you, then just stop, and you can always say stop. You know, can I do that again? Okay. Obviously, you can't do that on live. We're not live.
Yeah, I'm getting some reflections off the.
Why are you being annoying? Why are you being annoying for? Is my highlight alright? My highlighter, is it shining? What were you two doing upstairs? What did you do? Oh dear.
Can you hear me? Right, so you want to I want something that's sad and depressed. Something that I like. I'll be like, I know,
Haven't you got a role this time?
I'm registered disabled as well. So you need to work to carry on with this.
Welcome to the BSU.
Is this automatic now?
Yeah, because you used to work together.
Yeah. Welcome to the BCU News. I'm Bethany Homans. Across the world. No. Attracted and welcome headlines.
Don't swing your chair and put your hands down. They don't want
I can't go any further than where I am. So.
I didn't even think that I was swinging then.
Go remember not to do that.
There you go.
What do you teach?
So you're right there, Dad?
He's enjoying it, I think.
You're enjoying a bit too much, aren't you? Be a mature student, I am.
Yeah, join the course with me, Dad.
Yeah. Do you and your dad get on all right?
Yeah.
I'm 59, I think I'm a bit too loud.
Yeah, bring him in.
Yeah, I know. It's different here, isn't it?
Right, so you've been told what?
Definitely. But it's
Right. This is when you. Right. So that's right. So that's just basically to focus. This is in and out. So that's in and out. So pan, if they say pan left, you just turn it to the left. Pan right.
just fantastic.
Go in.
I mean, when I was
So you could do it. You could do it in various speeds.
They can't hear you.
you were lucky, yeah.
They're saying stop moving.
Do you can afford it?
Yeah, I'm just showing. Yeah.
Zoom in a bit.
All right then, I'll do that. Yeah.
They're doing it.
All the children have all gone to university in Germany and Italy. Yeah.
Right.
So you go. The only one.
Then if they're in the gallery, they tell you to do this and do that.
Nearly ready to
I
roll.
can't just do it anyway.
No, you got to listen to the director. If you don't listen to the director,
So your director is just about to speak to you, Dee, and give you some direction for your presenter. All right.
Camera one, can you focus, please?
all right, you need to just say focus.
Camera one, can you focus, please?
Right, ask the Okay, so we're going to do camera 2 for the first story, camera 1 for the second story, then we go back to camera 1 to finish off. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing, alright? So the second story is the market, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Madam, just close this. Alright, so you go there, then you go there for the market story, then for the weather you come back to this story.
Okay.
Sorry, camera 2.
Yeah, okay.
Story. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're just going to do a run through. Okay, so can you just start reading your auto cue, please?
Welcome to the BCU News. I'm Bethany Homans. Crufts, the world's biggest dog show, attracted unwelcome headlines this week with the suspicious death of 2 dogs on consecutive days. Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been... It's going too fast.
Alright, can you slow it down, please, auto cue?
Can you go up 2 lines as
Can you
well?
just go up 2 lines as well, please? Thank you.
Shall I start that again?
Yeah, go on then.
Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been poisoned during the festivals, but police say they are not being asked to investigate any allegations. A spokesman for the organisers told us that they are gathering evidence and will approach the police with their findings. Changing the city's wholesale markets have unveiled in France. The company responsible for the market, Birmingham Smithfield, plans to create a family and leisure space for the wholesale market site in the next 10 years. The plans also include museums, cinemas, art galleries and music venues. It hopes to create more than 1,000 new homes and 3,000 new jobs. And finally, the weather. Today is going to be dry and sunny with a top temperature of 20 degrees. That's all from me, Bethany Homans. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.
Okay. Just move your hair from the microphone. That's it.
Very good.
Were you okay? was it going all right in the end?
Yeah.
Carly's just doing something at camera 1.
Getting some focus.
She's just trying to focus it.
There we go. You see she's really crystal clear. Yeah.
Camera 3, you must keep still.
If you want to
That's all right. He's all right. It's alright, when you're at uni and you're doing your own productions, do you know what I mean? It'll be more fun. Because then you can move the cameras, you do different shots, some from high, some from low.
That's why I wanted to start zooming in when she started speaking.
Or what they do, cause in the gallery, what they're doing, they're actually fading it in the gallery, you see. So it will start as black and then it will fade in. So what you do normally, we'd have intro music, we do the graphics on screen, all that in the gallery, you see. So, but because news is really just quite fixed. But if it's like like you're doing a play or you're doing a show which needs a lot of camera shots, then Studio A is better.
So the cameraman, once he's set it up, he ain't got to do a lot.
It just depends. It just depends really. What you actually in this environment, no. But if you're doing like a quiz show, when we done our quiz show, we had desks.
It's really difficult to read it though. Yeah, just try and be a bit more punchy with your words, so try and present it.
to say, welcome to BCU News. I'm Bethany
I'm trying to
Holmes.
read it and I'm struggling.
You have to sort of stop and breathe in between and then start. The world's biggest. Try and be enthusiastic.
I'm not very good at that.
What you've got to try.
Yeah.
How come you're doing this bit then?
She was like, will you do presenting? And I was like, he can do it. She was like, maybe you should. I was like,
Try and be enthusiastic. It's only for fun. Do like your drama. Don't fiddle with your hands, relax.
oh, I can't not. I have to sit on them then.
Yeah.
Can they see me sitting on them?
No.
I'm sweating and I don't want sweat marks, that's why I took off that.
Sorry, love.
It's alright, I wouldn't worry about that.
They say get out the camera.
Enjoy.
It's so hard to read.
Don't think I've got any glasses to reach that far.
That one has the reflection a bit as well, so that's even harder to read.
Yeah, it's because your voice is a bit drony. You've got to try and be enthusiastic.
I'm sorry.
That's better. Yeah, just for this little bit. Just think that. Think, I'm Bethany Holmes. Like the one show presenters.
It'll be either on YouTube or Facebook Live.
You know, the chappie, what's his name? The one from Blue Peter. You know how he talks.
We have to do that one evening.
Try and do that, or like the children's programmes.
So we done
Don't know what they're doing in the other room, do you?
Yeah, it should be on YouTube.
Same as what you were just doing, I suppose.
We done it in April.
Yeah, you said.
This morning program we had a fashion show with a runway, we had a segment section, and you had to write the script, build the sets, and all that. It was quite good. And it had to last half an hour, and we got it to 29 minutes and about 40 seconds. Yeah, because then you have to do the graphics. So you know, like when you put a product on, and then you've got the graphics come along.
We only need 20 seconds.
Is everyone ready on the floor?
Could have popped the jokes in at the end or something.
Oh, let me put on my headphones.
All right. Yes, everybody's ready.
Ready?
Ten.
Back camera.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the BCU News. I'm Bethany Homans. Perhaps the world's biggest dog show attracted unwelcome headlines this week with the suspicious death of 2 dogs on the consecutive days. Both owners have alleged that their dogs have been poisoned during the festival, but police say they are not being asked to investigate any allegations. A spokesman for the organisers told us that they are gathering evidence and will approach the police with their findings. Changes to the city's wholesale markets have been unveiled in France. The companies responsible for the market, Birmingham Smithfield, plans to create family and leisure space on the wholesale market site in the next 10 years. The plans also include museums and cinemas, art galleries and music venues. It hopes to create more than 1,000 new homes and 3,000 new jobs. And finally, the weather. Today is going to be dry and sunny with a top temperature of 20 degrees. That's all from me, Bethany Homans. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.
And that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Thanks. Yeah.
Whoever was the director was very annoying. Non-stop talking.
Oh, where's that?
Director was non-stop talking.
Oh, hold on. You need to check yourself.
You said the same.
When you were
You were very
presenting,
particular, actually.
when
from what I can
you were
remember.
presenting, you was in charge. You was a bossy little man, but you got the job done, and that's what it's about. You got the job done.
You can get up now, then.
Yeah.
Didn't you, babe?
You can sing
Yeah,
a
but
song
I
by
need
still
them.
with the mic on.
Oh, you've got your mic.
Yeah, I'll come and take the mic.
Okay.
Is that what they all wear?
Yeah.
The blocks and the backs. And
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the radio mics. Yeah.
I can't work out that.
Well, I don't want. Hold on, let me just unclip it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's stuck.
Okay, thank you, darling.
I'm not very enthusiastic.
But no,